And just like that, there it is, your perfect chocolate, vanilla buttercream, vanilla stuffed, macadamia candied awesomeness in your face. That's a perfect bite, my friends. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Pirate Chef, and today we're making cupcakes. Not just any cupcakes, we're making the cupcakes that I made on MasterChef when I competed in the battle rounds. Now these things were fantastic, trust me, they were really good. Gordon really thought so, but anybody can make them. They're not hard, guys. Just a list of ingredients which we'll make sure and put on the video here for you, but let's follow along. Here we go. So we start off with our batter. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is turn this oven on to 350. Start with our batter. And for starters, we're going to do 10 tablespoons of butter here. We're going to get that in there. And we're going to do a cup and a half of granulated white sugar. And once we get this in, we're just going to start this thing mixing. Now, of course, you can mix it by hand. I did it with a stand mixer on the show, so that was awesome. And we're just going to let that start going. You can have your butter at room temperature, that's best. Now for the sake of the show, we're in a hurry. I just put in a teaspoon of baking soda. Also going to go ahead and put in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. We're going to get our eggs in there. 3 eggs, guys. We're just going to let this thing incorporate, mix right up. Woo! Nice. We're going to hit that with a little pinch of salt. Doesn't take much, but you need that little bit of flavor. Now we got the big bomb. We're going to hit it with a half a cup of chocolate. Now this is just plain old chocolate. Doesn't have any sugar in it. And it's going to be messy. So put in a little at a time, because it'll get everything smoking out the top here. There we go. And the only thing left here is our 2 cups of flour. Oh, and our milk. We're going to go ahead and hit our milk in there. That's 1 cup of milk. Let that incorporate, and we're going to slowly add our flour here. Half a cup at a time until we get to 2 cups. And this is a real basic chocolate recipe. You can do it, you know, everybody seems to have their own. This just happened to be one that worked well for me. And that's all of our ingredients there. We're just going to use a rubber scraper, make sure that we're going to pause it. Make sure everything's coming down off the sides real good so it all gets incorporated. We want a nice, good, even mix. And back to work. We are just about there at this point. You really want to make sure that the butter is incorporated. If it's room temperature, that'll really help make sure of that. And we're done. Alright, next. On to the next part. See you in a minute. Alright, so now we've got our mix, and we're just going to fill these cups up. And we want them to be about 2/3 of the way full. That's all we're doing here. You had a nice fancy scoop, that'd be awesome. That one's probably a little overfull. I'm a little messy. There we go, that's a perfect fill. I'm just gonna give that a nice big scoop. Like that. Alright, so as you can see, we finished them up. This actually makes 18 nice full cupcakes. And we're gonna throw those in the oven, 350 degrees for approximately 20 minutes. Don't wanna overcook it, we don't wanna undercook it. And while we do that, this is a perfect break for our Wicked Dolphin rum break. Hey guys, these guys just sponsored me. This is a fantastic rum, way better than that other stuff I was drinking. Go find it, they got a whole bunch of flavors. Wicked Dolphin, it's wicked good, guys. Oh man, is it good. We'll see you in a bit. Alright, so while that's in the oven, next thing you want to do is start taking care of the other components. We got candied macadamias. We're going to make our homemade caramel. You can see we got a little visitor. She heard I was making cupcakes. Smile, wave to the camera. Hi everybody. So right now we're going to do our caramel, and we start with 4 tablespoons of butter. We're going to get that on the heat there. And we're going to add to that 1 cup of brown sugar. And to that, we're going to also go ahead and add, looks like we got 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And I'm telling you guys, this is the best caramel you've ever had. You're going to love it. We're going to also go ahead and add 1/2 cup of half and half. And then the finishing touch, a little bit of pink salt here. That's going to give that a little bit of extra flavor. And we're just going to melt all this down. Only takes a minute. It's going to be really great. Alright, so as you can see, we're totally melted. We're going to take that off the heat, let it cool. It's going to thicken up a little bit, but we want a nice drizzle on that for the top of the cupcakes. And we'll be back with the next bit. Alright, next up we're making the candied macadamias. And all we're going to do for this, we're going to put 1 tablespoon of butter in the pan. We're going to put in here 1/4 cup of sugar and 1 cup of macadamia nuts. Now you can use any nut you like. Pecans, walnuts, whatever. I chose macadamias because they are my absolute favorite, and I did grow up in Hawaii. But this is going to really give it a real nice kind of smoky taste. And who doesn't like candied nuts? Good God. Alright, so at this point everything's melted down. It's all incorporated. You can't see any just sugar crystals on their own. And at this point it's basically a caramel. Kind of a brittle. Candied nuts. And we're going to take these and we're just going to put them on a cookie sheet. You can use a pan, you can use parchment paper on your countertop, whatever you like. And once they're on there, now trust me, this is about the best tasting thing ever, but once they're on there, we're just going to kind of spread that out and around. And that's going to get real hard, and we'll break that up later on and put that on the cupcakes. But that is our candied macadamias right there. On to the next step. Alright, just like that, our timer's up. You can see the cupcakes, they look fantastic. Pulling them out. And on to the next thing. Alright, now we're going to make our vanilla cream. This is the center of it, and we just used 1.5 cups of a heavy whipping cream. Now most of you may not know it, but I'm actually diabetic, and I don't even eat cupcakes, which MasterChef thought was really funny. But being that's the case, we're also going to do a teaspoon of vanilla. Being that's the case, when I did these on the show, I didn't add any sugar. For these ones, I'm going to add a little sugar in there. Now this is a pretty sweet cupcake in general. We're gonna go ahead and get this whipping. And basically we're gonna let this go till you have what they call stiff peaks. So once it's got stiff peaks on there, we're good to go. That's nice little pointy tops. We'll be right back. Alright, by stiff peaks, that's what we're looking for. It's got a nice top. If you do it too much, you're going to end up with butter. And you don't want butter in these cupcakes. We're going to go ahead and put that in this piping bag. That's the tip we're going to use to actually insert it in the cupcake. And we're going to put it in the fridge, let it get nice and cold. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. So now everything's had a chance to cool. We're going to go ahead and put our cream center in the middle of this. All we're going to do is insert that tip. And then my bag's a little full, so it's going to be messy. Make sure you get some in there. Insert that tip. Just like that. Alright, once you've filled them all, they're going to look about like that. It kind of puffs up out the top when you really try and fill them good. But give them a good squeeze, get a lot of cream in there. Next up, the frosting. Alright, last element, we're making our vanilla buttercream frosting. It's just what it sounds like. It's buttercream. It's fantastic. So we start off in the mixer here. We actually have 22 tablespoons of real butter. We're going to go ahead and add 4 teaspoons of vanilla. And then we're going to go ahead and add to that 8 tablespoons of heavy cream. 8 tablespoons of heavy cream. 8 tablespoons of heavy cream. Whoa. That one was a little big. And a little one so we don't get too runny. So, just like that, we're going to go ahead and put that up, and we're going to get it mixing. As that's mixing, we're going to go ahead and add 4 cups of confectioner sugar. As that's mixing, we're going to slowly start to add in 4 cups of confectioner's sugar. Cup at a time. It's going to get everywhere. As that's running, you can see now everything's adding together here real nice. And we're going to make that real nice and creamy. Alright, when you're finished, you're going to have a nice consistency, real nice and creamy, and that's what you're looking for. Mixed, well mixed together. We're almost done. Alright, once we've filled our frosting, our piping bag here, give the top a twist, and all you're looking to do is nice, even rotation. So once it's coming out, just like that. Alright, lastly, we take our homemade caramel. We're just going to hit the tops of these things. And this caramel is going to set up as it's on these cupcakes too. But it's meant to be nice and ooey gooey. Tell me you don't want one of those, because I know you're lying if you say no. Alright, lastly, we're going to just Sprinkle on some of these candied macadamias. Just like that. The grand finale. That's going to be a mess later. And just like that, there it is, your perfect chocolate, vanilla buttercream, vanilla stuffed, macadamia candied awesomeness in your face. That's a perfect bite, my friends. Thanks for watching, guys. You're gonna have to make some of these at home. Send me your pictures. We'll see you real soon. Pirate Chef out.